Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Welcome back to another episode of Wicked.
Mysterious.
I'm your host, Danie.
And I'm Katie.
And this is episode...
You forgot.
I did. 29?
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't. It's not 29.
12?
It's Mini Mystery 12.
Okay. Mini Mystery 12.
Mini Mystery Monday.
Woo woo.
So a couple things. Please follow us on podcasting platforms. Katie loves when I do this. And follow us on YouTube. Please, please, please. It'd be super helpful to us. Yeah. If we could get to 1,000 followers, we would really adore that. And pretty soon is our birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Our birthday is September 20th. We are a Virgo.
Yep. So next week.
Next
I do
week.
like Virgos.
Yep. Next week.
My Virgo moon loves other Virgos.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's much better than Leo. That's for sure. Leo moon. Is that you over there?
That's me. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm just reminding you.
I know. I'm already, you're just beating me down, just rubbing it in my face lately. That's okay. That's okay.
Somebody's going to knock the Leo down a few pegs.
Leo's still up there, just so you know.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But what were we going to say about our birthday? We've got a lot of things in the works. So after our birthday, we're going to be starting season 2, and we're going to have no break at all because Katie won't allow it. Just kidding.
We're not going to take a break yet.
She's probably
maybe a Christmas
right.
break.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
But we do have some ideas for our birthday, and also maybe becoming more of like a video podcast.
Because you want to see my face.
I do, because she's so pretty.
Because Danie's all over. If you haven't seen her on TikToks, on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, she's all over. Her beautiful face is all over the place.
I wouldn't say it's beautiful.
My face is a mystery, and I like it, kind of.
Yeah. I don't even wear makeup in them.
You're just such a natural beauty.
No, I look like a
just
hot
like
mess.
Timbo said.
Yeah, thanks. We have a new super fan.
We do.
So thank you for that.
We both fixed our hair at the same time.
Good thing we're
we
not
both
on
have
video
nervous.
yet.
I know. We have to realize these nervous mannerisms we do now.
I don't even care. I'm going to be myself.
Yeah, me too.
It's been working.
I'm very animated, so get ready for lots of movement and facial expressions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I have a mini mystery for you today.
Give it to me.
All right. So imagine hanging out in your backyard one day and seeing a couple of green kids walk up.
No.
No, you don't want to imagine it?
Nope.
All right. Well, let's get into it.
I love that intro. That's cool.
So this is the story of the Green Children of Woolpit. Have you heard of them?
I have, yes.
Yes, from my TikTok. Is that how?
No, I heard of it prior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this was a recommendation or a suggestion from my cousin Rihanna.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Rihanna.
Thank you, Rihanna. This legend dates back to 12th century England. It was recorded twice by 2 different sources. The first source was Ralph of Coggeshall. So we must have been the only Ralph in that town, I guess, who got the story from someone named Sir Richard Decane of Wykes, who claimed that he cared for these children in his home 6 miles north of Woolpit. And then the second source, William of Newburgh. It's like, do these people have last names? Right. I don't know. I guess not.
No.
So he stated that he heard this story from multiple reputable resources. I think it should be sources.
Yep.
He stated that he heard this story from multiple
just because.
From multiple reputable sources. This story is so old, however, that we will likely never know if it's based in fiction. Also, old news. So we have to go ask, what was his name? Hashtag what?
Oh,
What the fuck was his name?
Oh,
I don't know if you follow us.
somebody knows. Yeah.
If you follow us on Facebook, we had a guy tell us that we cannot cover any old stories. So I asked him
old news.
Yeah, if we'd have to check with him first.
It wasn't Steve, right?
Was it Steve?
I feel like it was. Steve knows best. Hashtag Steve knows best. And I think so.
Yeah, so
But, yeah,
we started that whole thing.
was
So
funny.
I did not check with him to make sure it's okay if I cover this. So
Are you sure you don't want to get his permission right now?
I know. I probably should
You
because
should.
this is really old news and we got to make sure
Yeah.
he's never heard of it because otherwise, like,
I thought we weren't going to do this.
I thought we weren't either, but I had to because it says
It
I
is so
wrote
funny.
that this story is old.
Okay.
Should I not?
No,
is that
we
too
should.
negative?
We should. He's negative, so
Whatever.
whatever.
Steve or whatever.
we don't
Don't
even
remember
know
his
his name, so it is fine.
All right, that's enough banter. We're gonna get yelled at for that too.
We can't do anything right.
I
Danie.
know,
Fuck.
seriously. Most historians think this story is true because of the similarities between both written stories. It also seems like a story so strange that they would have had to have written it down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So this town where it occurred, Woolpit, was named after the Old English words wolf pit, literally meaning a wolf pit, which was a pit for trapping wolves.
Okay.
So then I had to go searching to find out why people were trapping wolves in a pit.
Yeah.
And
it feels like it's unnecessary.
yeah, I know nothing about hunting, but apparently this is a thing in hunting called a trapping pit.
Okay.
These date back to the Stone Age. Hunters would set up fencing to steer different animals toward a giant pit dug into the ground.
Yep.
And the animals would fall into the pit because it was too deep to escape, making hunting like shooting fish in a barrel, basically.
Yeah.
And in the case of wolves, they would camouflage. They would camouflage the pit with sticks and branches,
Yep.
placing meat on top to
Okay.
attract the wolf.
Makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they would fall in.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, what?
Then they
because you
hunted
have
the wolves.
inside of holes, so
Yeah.
you have to either kill it
I guess.
before you
they killed him.
retrieve it. Yeah.
But did they
you
eat them
stone
or
it,
are they
you
like
spear it? Like,
Yeah,
what the
I
hell
don't
do
know.
they do?
I don't know.
Hey,
But-
good thing it's not us. That's all I care
Right.
about. We don't have to catch wolves. So
yet?
Yeah.
Until the inevitable fall of society, which will happen soon. At least we'll
Danie
know.
will be running and getting gas again. Like the last time that there was UFOs, I
next
show
time-
up, she's like, "This is serious. We need to get gas."
No, next time, forget the gas. I'm digging a pit in my backyard so I can trap all the fucking.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it is a really good idea.
It is. It is actually.
You don't even need to be good at hunting at that point.
You need to get you guys have a bobcat, don't you? Or
Yeah, we do.
yeah,
Oh.
right? Just take a
Yes.
real deep hole.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
I know where I'll be
Digging a
when shit
fucking
hits the
wolf
fan
pit.
too. I'll be hiding out.
That's
here.
just what I need is.
We should
to
just
dig-
build a treehouse fucking hut up there.
Yeah.
Like a really high
God,
one.
what a good idea.
Right?
And we could run electricity to it.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
And that would be our new podcasting room.
Girl, a treehouse? That would make us so unique.
I know.
I think we just gave away our idea on here. Somebody's gonna fucking cop it now.
Yeah. As always, somebody's
Yeah,
always copying our
copycats.
style.
Copycats.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on
Anyway.
the fucking pit.
Okay.
With the wolves.
So this town,
Yeah.
Woolpit,
Woolpit.
was named after this wolf pit.
Woolpit.
Okay.
Okay. Why didn't
So,
they just call it Wolf
I
Pit?
don't
It's so
know
stupid.
because British people do that stuff.
Okay, they just want to make a little change.
Yes. Anyway, one day, a brother and sister appeared in this town, Woolpit, next to one of the wolf pits. They were lost and they did not speak English. The language they spoke was unknown to everyone, and they looked like regular kids, except
Green.
they had green skin.
Right. Wild.
The children were malnourished and starving, but they refused bread and other food that was given to them. When given broad beans, the children excitedly ripped open the stalk part of the plant and reportedly cried when they realized there were no beans in the stalk. When shown that the beans were inside the pods, the children finally ate. And I put this in here because it's part of the story and it's kind of
It's just a weird fact. Yeah.
because where would they come from that the beans weren't in the normal spot?
Right.
The story says that the girl was baptized and then her brother passed away shortly after. She eventually lost her green pallor, learned to speak English, and mostly assimilated into Woolpit society. Reports state that the girl was wanton and impudent.
So, did she have any kind of like medical attention or care, like at all?
This was in like the what is it called?
Did you
Medieval
say?
times.
Oh, you did say that because we were talking about the
medical
hunting. I'm sorry.
wasn't really like a thing.
I wasn't listening. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
I know.
Um,
You do it to me all the time.
so
Not really.
there wasn't really medical care, I don't think.
Okay. So because the brother died, so obviously there was,
Yeah.
really.
And it said that they were malnourished.
Right.
So he probably died from that.
So sad.
Yes.
Little child.
I know, very sad. Especially being lost and away from home and stuff. That's really sad and scary.
I mean, at this point, people don't know if they're lost. They could be, I guess from another planet.
Well, they were
lost.
foreign to them.
Right.
They didn't speak English and they had weird clothes. And
Yeah.
they were green also.
Yeah. Right. The green thing really gives it away.
Yeah. So when she did learn English, she was given the name Agnes. And when asked where she and her brother came from, she explained that they came from somewhere called St. Martin's Land.
Oh.
She said that they were following their livestock through a cave, got lost, and followed the sound of bells through the cave.
What?
Yeah. When they emerged from the cave, they were in Woolpit. But another version of the story says that they were herding their father's cattle and heard a loud noise like a church bell and suddenly found themselves in Woolpit.
That's the one I heard, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories about giant bells. Like, what's the bell? The Liberty Bell?
Oh.
And other ones. I saw a huge, a long TikTok about the conspiracy, and I would love to cover that. But
Okay.
A lot of people think that bells they're used in witchcraft, like the little witch bells, but they're also used, like the Garuda bell we talked about, in different holy traditions and things like that. But big bells,
Yep.
supposedly because they vibrate,
Yeah.
they're supposed to do something to your body.
I see.
So it's just kind of curious that one of these stories is that they heard a loud bell and
they
then
followed it.
somehow teleported or something.
Yeah. Or walked through a portal or some shit.
Yeah. She stated that St. Martin's Land was always twilight and that the sun never rose there.
Wow.
She said that everything was green where she came from.
Right. Even the skin of people.
Yes, apparently. I don't know. They never said that if other people from St. Martin's Land were green. That's a
Right.
really good question.
Yeah.
But there are a number of other associated folklore that go along with the story, such as these children being aliens coming from inner Earth. There are also other medieval legends about a boy who skipped school one day and met two small people who led him through a beautiful cave. And the cave had rivers and vegetation, and it was beautiful, but there was no sun.
Wow.
So weird.
Yeah.
Weird. So is that where she came from? Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Right.
Historians believe that the children were Flemish and immigrated to England to the village of Fornham St. Martin, which was only 10 miles away. But you would think that the people of Woolpit would have been like, oh, St. Martin. And made that association, but...
Yeah, especially if it was that close.
Right.
Interesting.
But I don't know.
But no, yeah.
However, this does not explain their green skin or the story of her living in a twilight land, because 10 miles away, obviously, they know the sun still shines there. So, I don't know.
Right.
Their green skin could have been caused by a number of different underlying health issues. If all they were eating was broad beans, that alone can turn their skin green. But it reminds me of the story of the girl from the Partridge Family. Did you ever hear about that? She was like anorexic, supposedly, and she only ate carrots, and it turned her fingertips orange. Huh. So
I mean, little babies that eat carrots, their noses turn orange.
Yeah, exactly. So it can happen.
And isn't it like chlorophyll with like all plants that, has the potential to have that green color?
Yeah. It could have also been anemia or like a plethora of other 12th century diseases that can turn the skin green. That's it. The end.
Okay.
So this is a super mini.
Yeah, but it leaves room for discussion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought I remembered something about like their diets like were, probably but it's fun to think of it not being that. That's a good way to explain the skin, but we don't know. We don't know what people really look like in other planets or other dimensions. So,
she did lose the green color eventually, so it could have been a disease, or it could have just been, like you said, because they only ate broad beans.
Yeah.
Which are fava beans, by the way.
Fava.
Fava. So, but I thought it was cool that one of the stories said she came out of a cave.
Yeah.
And that was a legend in the Middle Ages, not just with these kids, but with other kids that came upon like small people. And the small people took them through inner Earth, basically.
Right. So is that what you think? You think that these kids came from inner Earth, probably?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion.
You have no opinion?
No, I'm just here to tell the story. I just think it's cool. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
But somebody did want us to cover a story on inner Earth, or like people living in, it was called Hollow Earth theory that they want us to cover.
Hollow Moon wasn't good enough, but
well, I think they're related.
Yeah,
no? Yeah. Because if the aliens that live in the inner Earth,
yeah,
I don't know.
No, I just meant like our Hollow Moon episode didn't do well. I mean, it didn't do bad, but
it was one of our earlier episodes too.
Yeah, but I just mean
that would be interesting.
Yeah. I guess we should have a Hollow Earth episode if we have a Hollow Moon,
right?
Yeah,
because if they're related, wouldn't that be nuts?
Yeah, that's a cool little story. I think that the cave part is definitely, it adds to the fun of it, the cave, because with the legend, it just makes it think that this was like a slip up, like why these kids made it out. Maybe if they didn't follow the bell, they wouldn't have gone out the cave and come out on this side, but because they did, who knows? But yeah, I have read about that story before.
Boo.
Do you want me to ask you why you just booed?
There's also stuff about, because you've already heard about it.
Oh. I didn't say that.
You said you heard the story before.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah. Hello. There's like a bunch of stuff about the Tartarian Empire. Have you heard about that?
No.
I tried to do research on it, but I spent so much time just looking for information, and there's not a whole lot. But part of the Tartarian Empire is a secret history that happened in the 1800s and 1900s, and it has a lot to do with World's Fairs. Because the World's Fair, I don't really know the connection, but they used to build these big crazy things and then just take them down. And the conspiracy theory is that they built up this stuff, or that we're told that it was the World's Fair and that's why it was taken down. But really they're hiding like recent history from us, because they had at that point like anti-gravity stuff, and it had a lot to do with these bells, like big giant bells.
Okay.
And that they would ring the bell and it would go, the energy would go through like channels, and that's how they kept people healthy. And they would ring the bell and like change the vibration, or they'd ring the bell and the vibration would affect water.
Yeah.
And then people would drink the water, and then, so I don't know, just very.
It makes sense about the vibration, like switching up in your body and stuff too.
Yeah. And like if sound vibration does things that we're not told.
Right.
It's kind of cool to think about that. Maybe they did go through a portal. Maybe like the first story or the second story was correct, that they heard some crazy sound and then
they followed it and it just happened to be.
Or they just like the bell teleported them somehow. Yeah. I don't fucking know.
It's cool to think about.
Yeah.
Do we have any fan mail or anything that we
do have some fan mail.
Cool.
Sorry, this was shorter than anticipated.
It's okay. It gives room for us to do this. So
Yeah.
which I would love to be able to read fan mail, or like we were just discussing, if we have any fans that like have a question for us, you can send it to our email, which is wickedmysteriouspod@gmail.com. And yeah, you could ask us anything and we might pick your question and read it.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
And please send us an email if you want to.
Yeah.
Or message. We love them.
Oh yeah, we really do love feedback.
Yeah.
So obviously we love good feedback, but we love all feedback because we do take feedback seriously. We do. So
Sometimes.
yeah.
We secretly laugh.
I really not super seriously, but we do like it. Let it hold some.
Yeah.
some
Like when
merit.
people say we banter too much and stuff, I try to really keep that into consideration. But
Right. We want to know. Tell us. Do we banter too much? Let us know. Send us an email.
great. Why are you putting that out there?
Well, really, it is a very split thing because like I've talked to so many people that like our banter.
Yeah.
So it's hard to like believe, but we're not going to please everybody. We just have to know that some people are just mean.
Yep.
We're not mean.
Some people love to just say mean things.
Yep. Hurt people, hurting people.
Hurt people. That's right. That's a lesson we're learning.
Yep.
Okay, so fan mail. This is from Tank Sinatra.
Thanks, Tank.
I don't know if this is male or female, and I apologize, but they say, I love your guys' videos. It's been an after work tradition to look up a video and watch it after I get home to unwind.
Aw, I love that.
They also said, I found you on Facebook. I thought your topics were so cool. I went through all your videos. They're so dope. Keep them up.
Thanks, Tank.
And they're talking about our YouTube channel where we post all of our episodes. So
Awesome.
So stay tuned for us to be on a video soon if we can freaking figure that out. But
Yeah.
eventually, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We will. We will get there.
Yeah.
We're ready.
We're growing.
We're ready.
Yes, we are.
We both lost mad weight. So just for this.
No, not just for this. We don't care.
No, I really don't care.
Yeah, no.
So
All
that's
right.
going to be it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that was
awesome.
so short.
It's okay. I loved how you ended it.
That's it.
And that's it. I'm just like, really? Okay.
Well,
That's
I
it.
wasn't. It's been a while since I actually
Yeah.
wrote it.
Yes. Do you want to win some merch? Yes, you do. It could be a shirt and a mug. It could be,
Mug.
yeah, we have mugs.
Don't go crazy.
Oh, okay.
No,
not a
I'm
mug.
just
Not a
kidding.
mug.
It'll be,
but it'll be merch.
No, it could be a mug.
It'll be
see.
cool.
Whatever whatever. It's at least a shirt.
Yeah, at least a shirt. And are we
And-
gonna let them choose what shirt they like? or
I
no?
just asked like what size they were.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll see.
You'll get a shirt. You'll get a mysterious shirt.
Yeah, and probably a mug. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We have plans.
So the contest is on our link tree. If you are on Apple Podcasts, give us a rating and a review, and then go over to our Google form, which is in our link tree, and fill that out so we have a way of contacting you, please.
yes, please. We are next week coming up on our birthday, and that's when our first season will end, as we have mentioned before, and we will pick up with season 2 the following week.
Yeah. No breaks.
No breaks. Team no break over here.
No sleep for the wicked mysterious.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well,
Ooh, that was a good one.
yeah,
There ain't no rest for the wicked mysterious.
I like that. All right.
Stay mysterious. So bad.